Todd Chrisley, man, oh man, what have you gotten yourself into? God damn it, man. I'm just actually still shaking my head hard as fuck about reality star Todd Chrisley and his wife Julie being indicted on several stomach-aching criminal charges. The couple faces not one, not two, absolutely not three, but 12 counts of indictment on charges of tax evasion, wire fraud, and high income from the Internal Revenue Services. Now, before I started watching the wealthy Southern couple way back in season 2 of Chrisley Knows Best, I haven't never heard of him before, but the appeal of his lavish lifestyle made me want to tune in more. That and the fact that he's a really funny guy with his children and wife. Todd always throwing shade on and off the show. And the most shadiest was the ongoing beef he and Nancy Grace had. Let's roll the clip on that.
Well, honey, listen, and I don't blame you. I mean, you are free to love who you like.
Yes.
I'm free to dislike who you like.
Okay, go ahead. And that's the beauty of our show.
That's right, that's right.
I love her.
Okay, well, and you're one person.
Oh, okay. So why are you
That's
fighting?
why she's not on the air anymore.
Well, no, she was canceled.
Mm-hmm. So this was the one viewer.
Todd, I'm going to shade you right now. I'm shading you. I'm shading you. It's a good one, though,
God,
right,
I look
Todd?
good, though, right?
Right? Todd, what is going on with you and my friend Nancy Grace, please?
I think that what goes on with me and Nancy is what goes on with every person that's in television. Nancy made a career off of talking junk about every person that was relevant. And it didn't. You don't have to tell the truth. You don't have. Well, I mean, you know, you're a little shady at times too. But
I've made a career off shade. Okay. Okay, no,
but
look.
the difference is that, you know, you're talking about who's sleeping with who. They're actually sleeping with them. I mean, Nancy wants to talk about things that doesn't even.
So
I don't even know, she pulls them out of her ass.
Okay, here's basically what Nancy was saying is that the Chrisleys spend money and she can't figure out where the money comes from, and the other part of the family must be on welfare or something like that.
Well, she was talking about my grandchild's mother.
The little girl.
Chloe.
Yes. The black.
Yes. No, she's biracial.
Okay.
It took two. It's a swirl.
No, I
it's
get
a
it.
combination.
No, I get it. And she's gorgeous.
She's absolutely
But when the
gorgeous.
cops stop her, she's black.
Well, and then that'll be something that you see me on television about.
Okay. More. But so you and Nancy are fighting.
Well, I'm not fighting because I don't breathe air into that monster. I think that Nancy is, first of all, when you go through.
And besides, I follow him on Instagram as well as other social media sites. He even have a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to. Like I said, I am completely shocked that all this is happening. So much is happening so fast, I really can't keep up because there's so much happening in the media. I don't know where to begin when it comes to making stories and videos. So like I was saying, fast forward a few more years and now this mess happens. I mean, Todd and Julie did make me kind of wonder how they amassed such a fortune and no one ever heard of them before. They charged not only with defrauding a stupid ugly number of banks by fraudulently obtaining millions of stupid dollars in loans, but also with allegedly cheating taxpayers by actively evading paying federal taxes on the money they. Of course, the Chrisley's lawyers denies any allegations laid out in the charges and said that the disgruntled former employee had fabricated documents that led to the indictment. That I have a problem with. See, I understand people have folks in their business, like financial advisors. Their job is to comb through your finances, see what you spending, how much you spending it on, is you going broke and all that. But I doubt that the IRS, along with a disgruntled former employee, would get together and make a bogus claim that these two have been charged with over 12 different charges stemming from wire fraud, this and that and the other. I just find it hard that somebody just make up that stuff on them. And then the IRS, they will build a lengthy case on you If you're doing any kind of illicit activities and you don't believe that they're watching you, you could be doing something illegal and think that they're not watching. They're building a case on you the whole time. It may take 1, 2, 3, 4 years. It may take 10 years. But you better believe that the case they dug on you, they're going to make sure that whenever it comes time to bring you up on federal charges, you won't get out of it clean. That's why they were saying that the Chrisleys spend up to 30 years behind bars. I doubt if they would do that long. I doubt if they really would go to jail. But it's just that you don't play with Uncle Sam money. Getting back to the story. I'm just absolutely not buying that with what lint is left in my damn pocket. Man, if that was me, I'd be a sick puppy standing up all night damn long thinking about all the possible violence those monsters in federal prison would do to my handsome self. I'm trying to tell you, all money is not good money, especially if it's fast. They both were released on $100,000 bond and announced that the Lord will hold our hand to take us through. Oh, God, dog, man, Todd, what you got yourself into? How I know it's not true? Rich people's not exactly forthcoming with their personal finances, are they? Neither would you. Celebrities, rappers, and even upper middle class people often flaunt their wealth for the entire world to see and wonder why Uncle Sam knocking on your door with his hand out. He figures you have enough cash love to spread around. Why not? Nope, it's meant to impress others and not the government. Now to make things absolutely worse, Todd Chrisley's own damn daughter is slamming him from the kitchen down to the cellar with embarrassing and shameful information about him extorting her sex tape if she didn't get with the program. So apparently, Lindsay Chrisley made a sex tape years ago while she was still married with 2 other guys. She was married, but she had a sex tape she made, I don't know, with 2 guys at the same time, or a period in which she had released a sex tape with, guy after guy. But she claims that Todd Chrisley and her brother actually had in their possession the tape and threatened to release it if she didn't comply and lied to federal investigators about his finances. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but if she's saying it, I'm like, oh my goodness. It's a new developing story after developing story every single day on this case. Now, some people believe that Lindsay, whom her older brother, he even accused her of turning their parents into the authorities in the first damn place. That wouldn't surprise me, but here's the problem with that. Why now? Why did it take so long? Is she a whistleblower on her entire family? Come on now. But some people are speculating that Todd's oldest daughter, she blew the whole whistle on the whole thing. But she couldn't have because the IRS was building their own investigation on them too as well. But we live in such a strange world, it really wouldn't surprise me given such a strained relationship between her and Todd. Really. But see, the title of this video should have been When Flaunting Goes Horribly Wrong. Now, do I believe they're guilty? Yes and no. Possibly yes, given that the IRS investigated them and plus built a lengthy case around them, I believe since 2007 all the way up to now. But that's like me all of a sudden saying I have a clothing company and dabble here and there in real estate, and yet I'm estimated to be well worth over $45 million in funny money, start a reality show the whole 9. Nobody would feel bad for me. I didn't like to judge people because when they first came out and I seen their children, I seen the son, the daughter, I thought it was just a nice Southern family. And I said, well, let me just tune in them. This a rich family. Because you don't really see that many rich reality show families that just come from, that's not celebrities, not actors, not musicians. You don't really see, basically, and I hate to say it, but you don't really see a nobody rich family come on national TV and have a syndicated show. So, rappers and all that, yeah, which I don't care for them. I don't care for rappers. But you get the picture. I mean, I don't know exactly what their future may hold for the both of them. Only time will tell. But I was priceless, bro, with yet another video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and share the video. I have a piece that I'm working on deliver sometimes next week regarding the whole Epstein suicide, which I find completely bogus to say the least, as well as several new videos and maybe a couple horror ones too, if you're into that. So be sure to watch some of my old content, and until next time, everybody, continue to have a great day. Later.